And gave me a card and said, "Do you want to be a model?" And I said, "Yeah."
So very hard to
I
be
know, it's
discovered.
hard to
Be
buy.
discovered. It's like a Hollywood story.
It's like, Mom, all these women that are coming in here are saying that your daughter looks like a model, so take some pictures of me. And she was like, no, you're a model, go to school. And I took them to like 6 agencies, and the first 5 said no. And finally one said yes.
Situation, one never really knows what they're going to do.
And all of a sudden, everything falls into place. Sure. And all of a sudden, everything falls into place.
It sure did. Yeah.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys how I got signed and how I became a model. As you can see by the intro of this video, it was kind of an inspo to what this video would be about. I hope you guys liked it. So let's get into it. So we are now in February of 2019. I got signed in September of 2017. So it's been about a year and a couple of months now. How I got modeling kind of into my head a little bit was when I was kind of like I guess 16 or something like that. Like a lot of people would tell me like, hey, like, oh, do you model, or like, you know, do you play basketball or something like that? And I would kind of just be like, no. Like I don't do neither of those things. After hearing it so much, I kind of was just like, okay, well, basketball is definitely out of the way. Modeling doesn't sound so bad. So yeah, I was just kind of like, let me look into it. Let's see what this is about. So what I did was, and I live in New York, so I was kind of like, you know, it was kind of a better access for me as far as finding agencies and things like that online and stuff. So what I did was I looked online and I found some agencies and I started sending my pictures out, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, I sent my pictures out and they're gonna email me the next day and tell me to come in for a meeting. The only email I got back honestly was hearing like, hey, thank you for submitting your pictures, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I was just kind of like, well, what is that supposed to mean? Like, when are you gonna, you know, get what's going on? But I can say I did get a meeting with this one big agency in New York. You know that feeling like when you feel like it went good but you don't think that it's gonna go further? So I was just kind of like, whatever. And I was right, it didn't go further. So I was just kind of like, I was a little discouraged by it, but you know, I was like, at the time I was a sophomore in high school as well, so I was just kind of like, let me just focus on school, whatever, like, you know, whatever. And I'll probably get back into it if I feel it again later on. And honestly, after being turned down by like a really big agency, I was just kind of like, well, if they turn me down, then what is this? Like, I don't know if I should continue or whatever. So that's why I was just kind of, let me just focus on school, because like, so fast forward, I kind of got the feeling back when I would like take pictures with my cousin a lot, and we would do photo shoots or whatever, and like it kind of like helped me get back into that feeling. So, but one thing about it was when I would go to school and people would ask me, like my friends and stuff like that, they'd ask me like, oh, like Ilene, like these pictures are really nice, like who you signed with? And I was just kind of like, to be continued. It hurt so bad because I couldn't give an answer. Like I couldn't be like, oh, I'm signed to what's their name? What's their name? You know who I'm talking about. They're like, girl, no I don't. Like, who are you talking about? But I didn't let that stop me. Like, trust me, that was definitely in the back of my head. Like, I gotta figure out what I'm doing, like what I'm gonna do. So I would continue to send my pictures out to agencies. Some said through email, you know, we don't think you're, you know, who we're looking for right now. Or some would even like set up meetings with me, and in the end still would get the same thing. So it was just kind of like, you know, still a little discouraging for me, but I just didn't want to give up, because at that point I really started to love it and like it a lot. So, and research it and, you know, really get into it. So I was just kind of like, no, I cannot stop here. I can't. I'm already into it. Like, I don't want to just throw it all away. And in a matter of time, my pictures got into the right hands of an agency. I sent my pictures out again through email, and one specific agency got back to me, and from there on it was history. I really can just say, like, patience is key, to be honest. And if anybody is looking into modeling, anybody is looking into doing anything, any career, understand that patience is key, because I've been turned down, and you know, it happens, and it's just like either you're gonna let it phase you or you're gonna keep going. That's how I had to look at it, and I kept going, and finally it happened for me. Not only did it happen for me, but I was able to be developed, like, you know, and that's super duper important, like especially in the modeling industry. Like, you know, I feel like some agencies, you know, want you to be a little bit more ready, and some agencies are willing to develop you. For me, my agency was able to develop me, and I'm still growing and things like that, and it's just like that's the best part. And it's like now when someone asks me or something like that, oh gosh, these pictures are so cool on your Instagram, like who are you signed to? I can finally give an answer. I crush, like, you know, I can finally say it. So that's, you know, a feeling that is super amazing because I didn't give up. I continued on, and I also feel like if there's anyone out there, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what you love to do and what you believe in, because it can happen in a matter of time. So like I said, patience is key. Definitely, and stay focused and positive. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time of mine, and if you like this and if you have any, you know, comments and things like that, let me know down below. I love you guys' feedback. So like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel because I want you guys to be here for so much more, because I have so much more to share with you guys. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Mwah.